A Nigerian influencer is urging women to consider ovarian egg freezing. Well, lately, egg freezing is no longer a futuristic concept. It is here and sparking conversations online. As more women choose to delay motherhood for personal or professional reasons, the idea of preserving fertility is gaining traction. But is Nigerian society ready for this mechanism? A popular influencer and entrepreneur, Ifedayo Agoro, is going viral after urging women to consider freezing their eggs, and the reactions online are mixed. But take a look at what she had to say.
If you're over 30 and you're single, please go and freeze your eggs. I don't mean the eggs that chicken lay, I mean the eggs that your ovaries produce every month. Go and freeze it. This was me at 38 years old, injecting myself during my egg freezing process, like a fake nurse. For me to get quality eggs, we had to do it twice. Before you scroll away, wait first. God is still on the throne, but he also gave us signs. Try your best not to listen to Nigerian aunties though. They will tell you, leave it to God. They will also tell you, don't forget your eggs are getting old. Aunties, I beg, choose a struggle. Choose a struggle. As you're praying and fasting, help me to be branching at the fertility clinic. You get, let's balance these things. Some of you will say, Ife, man.
Meanwhile, another side of this egg debacle is unfolding. A growing number of young Nigerian women are now selling their eggs for money, reportedly earning between 150,000 naira and 800,000 naira, helping other women conceive while navigating their own economic realities. But as science creates more choices for our women, are we doing enough to ensure that these choices are safe, informed, and free from economic pressure? Now, studies actually show that women in Western states like America and in the first world, they donate for altruistic reasons. They genuinely want to help women who are struggling to conceive, oftentimes for free or even for a lesser fee. But studies are showing that women in Africa who actually donate their eggs are doing so because of economic pressure and financial motivations. Now, I love the fact that this gives women the autonomy and the agency over their bodies, but are they well informed on what it takes to donate an egg? Luckily, it doesn't have any long-lasting side effects, but I think that this sort of dialogue is very, very important as we navigate modern womanhood and modern family units. Let's take a look at social media. Ad Nelson says, as a woman frees her eggs for quality, easy birth, and procreation assurance, so are the chances of getting married declines. Instead of freezing your eggs, why not lower your standards and get yourself a husband? That is cheaper. Nelson. As Udeme says, that is not just advice. It is a pragmatic reality check. If you're over 30 and single and you want kids someday, freezing your eggs is not some desperate moves. It is just smart planning. Biology has a timeline, and ignoring it is genuinely naive. It is an investment in your future choices, a way to take control instead of crossing your fingers and hoping for a miracle when your fertility starts to decline. I love how it was mostly men that chimed in on these conversations who don't have ovaries or uteruses. Moving on in our next story. Once a national hero in the ring, a former Nigerian boxing champion, Prince Bob Alagoro, is now battling life outside it, homeless and struggling to survive. In a viral video that's being shared online, Alagoro revealed that he now squats in a friend's house after being unable to afford basic rent and agency fees. The same man who once held the West African title and represented Nigeria across borders now lives in quiet desperation. He proudly recalled his glory days, an unbeaten streak between 1984 and 1986, 11 professional bouts, a Nigerian national championship, and a memorable win in Burkina Faso. But decades of service to the sport and the nation, including 19 years as a public servant, appear to have left him with nothing. Take a brief look at what he looks like these days.
Amateur champion, and I represent Lagos State 1981 for national championship, and this fight take up in Benin City, and I won a gold medal to become Nigerian national amateur champion 1981. And Nipos, I worked with Nipos for 29 years, retired. I'm a pensioner. When Nipos do their national championship 1982 at Kaduna, I went there, I won gold medal. Then when I come from there, Olympics 19...
I think that video was very sad, and it was very symbolic and poetic, if you ask me. A man who's lost everything but is still holding on to that national championship belt that he used to bring Nigeria to win something in championship? How many of our fallen heroes are we seeing clinging on to past glory and the dream of a one Nigeria?
It is sad to see something like that. But somebody told me some weeks, 2 weeks ago, that the investments you do when you're active will determine whether you play draft or you play golf later in life. You know, but if we can, let's give this man some helping hand. The egg freezing thing, I'm old school, so I won't subscribe to it.
Oh, well, that's what I want to touch on. I will suggest anyone who is at that age bracket and is yet to get married to freeze their eggs. It's expensive, but for lowering your standards just because you want to have kids, I would not subscribe to that. But if you can freeze your eggs, that'll be good. Quickly. Yeah.
God forbid lowering standards. I agree with Veronica.
Amen.
I would rather freeze my eggs than lower my standards. And yeah, I'm still not up to 30 yet, so there's time.
Well, let's speak to what the government is doing for our national heroes, for Nigerians. I think there should always be this financial safety net for everyone, whether you're a national hero, whether you're just an ordinary citizen. There should be that thing that whenever you grow old or you get into something, you have something to fall back to, so that you won't have to be in the jaws of poverty. It's happening everywhere in the world. Even the UK is now debating child poverty, the two-child policy thing and all of that. So there is so much that we need to do as government and as a people.
Absolutely. There's so much that has to be done, and I hope that Nigerians can still rally round and help Alagoro to at least enjoy life before he passes on. Thank you so much, Olamide, for the stories.
Welcome.
And this is where we have to wrap things up.